What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. This is part 8 of the Stratos 486 SF. Today is September 30th. It is my birthday. I just got the turf in about an hour and a half ago and it looks sick. They got it right this time. All of it's uniform, no imperfections, no defects. I am hyped about this. I'm gonna start making some templates for this front deck and I'm gonna get this turf cut up and installed in the boat. Let's get back to work. All right, so my first piece that I made a template for, it looks like it's gonna fit very well. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It's not glued down yet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and vacuum this area. I'm gonna wipe it down with some acetone, blow it off with the blower, get it real clean. The key to getting this turf to stick is that your surface has to be spotless. So I'm gonna clean it up really good. Then I'm gonna stick this piece down. Then I'll start making my template for the other piece on this front deck. Let's get back to work. Thank you, Mama.
Mom? I'm not your mom.
Almost done.
Looks good.
All right, so we got the whole front deck area done. It turned out good. Now I'm gonna come back and install this little black trim strip. This basically was on here originally to hide the carpet edge, and now I'm gonna put it back on and go around. It's gonna clean it up, make it look real nice. This thing was a nightmare to clean up. It had like a double-sided sticky tape on it, and it literally took me about an hour and a half to scrape all of that off of here. But it's clean now, it's done. I just cleaned it up really good. I'm gonna hit it with some Mother's Back to Black. Then I'm gonna put some new double-sided sticky tape down, screw this thing in, try to finish up this front deck area so I can move on to the back. Let's get back to work. All right, so we got that black trim piece installed on the whole front deck. Turned out pretty good. Got Bree out here helping me. I'm getting ready to put these leather upholstered side panels in. You can see these are the pieces that hold those in. This one is old and bent up and broken. That's what it originally looked like. This new one I found on Amazon. They were pretty cheap. I'm pretty surprised at how easily I found it. I think it's like a plastic 1/2-inch retainer clip. Anyways, we're gonna try to get these installed. We're gonna go ahead and get these backrests and the side panels on this front deck, get this thing finished up. Let's get back to work. What do you think? Like it? Is it comfy? Can you speak? You're crazy. Let's get the other side done.
I'll do this one. Wait, so they went in this way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just didn't know. Alright. So, this is how the pros will show you how to do it. Just don't listen to the haters. If you have hate, then you are a loser.
All right, line it up.
I like this side better.
Will that work out for you? All right, so I got the entire front deck done, and I think it looks killer. What do you think?
Yes.
It's Bree approved. Now it's time to move on to the rest of the boat. The pain in the ass is gonna be the floor, because it has to go in 3 pieces in order to make everything fit. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the back deck, get that done, and work my way back up to the front.
Let's get back to work.
You heard it from her. right, so the entire front deck is turf and the rear deck is turf. Now, I'm really digging this colorway. It looks sick. Unfortunately, it does not match the outside of the boat at all. So I'm definitely gonna have to throw the wrap on here. But now that I got this done, I'm going to focus on putting these seats in here. I'm going to throw the jumper seats on either side here. And in the center, it gets a 24-inch bench seat, which is gonna fold forward and it's gonna give access to this hole right here for storage. Let's get back to work. All right, so these seats on the outside, the port and starboard, they install pretty easily. They have the seat pedestal bases on them to where these are the seats I can remove and I can install them on a pole on the front and back deck if I want to fish. But this center seat was a different story. The way the original seat was installed was a lot closer, it was a lot smaller. So I had to build a custom bracket for it. As you can see, this bracket is basically just a piece of 6 by 15 inch, 1/8 inch aluminum. I put some self-tapping screws in here to hold it in, and then I bolted through for the hinges for this seat. It works out perfectly, it'll be fine, and it allows you access to get into this storage compartment underneath here. And that brings all these seats flush on the face of them, so it looks a whole lot better when it's installed in the boat. All right, so we got the entire front deck and rear deck completed. It looks sick. I mean, the colorway is perfect. It just sucks that it doesn't match the outside. I really like the turf color though. It's right up my alley. And once I get these last couple of sheets in the floor with the captain's chairs in here, the LED lights, and finish up a little bit of electrical, it's really gonna look like something. Once the wrap comes on it though, it's gonna be a whole ball game changer. The wrap is obviously gonna have to match the colorway of the blues and the whites, and this turf almost reminds me of like a snowy Arctic type cold water, frozen type, something deal like that. So we're trying to come up with a name for the boat. This thing's gonna look crazy. Everywhere we go with it, people are going to want to know what's up with it, you know, who built it, what kind of boat it is, the story behind it. It's going to stand out like a sore thumb with this bright blue popping wrap on it and this crazy turf in here. So I'm really excited about finishing this whole thing up. It's been a lot involved in this whole build, and now that I'm at the parts where I can kind of see it all come together, it's really cool. And I'm glad that I had people like Bree here to help me along the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into part 9, which is gonna be the final reveal episode of this whole series. Obviously I'm still gonna have a lot of things I'm gonna do to the boat. It's my boat, so I'll be showcasing it on the channel, you know, certain times and stuff like that. But I just want to get this thing finished up so we can put it in the water. It's starting to get cooler, and I really at least want to drive this thing a couple of times this year and just run around with it before it gets too cold. So appreciate you guys watching. Hit that like, subscribe button, leave a comment. Let me know if you got any ideas for a name. We really want to pick a name for the boat. I got to get this wrap rolling, got to get this thing finished up. So I'll see you all in the next one. I got to get back to work.
Bye.